Alright, this is a interesting fight, folks. Interesting fight. Man, oh man, what a day to be a boxing junkie. You hear the call. The siren is on. You new boxing junkies who's walking around there lost like, what the hell am I hearing? That's the call to say the doors are open right here in the boxing rehab, known as the Double RT Boxing Show, the Ready Talk Boxing Show. I am the host, Mr.A, the one who's going to give you your meds, give you your fix, sit your high ass down, you boxing junkie, and let's talk boxing. Thank you for your time and support. And if you want to be kind enough and subscribe right now, hey, I appreciate it. Help the channel grow. Let people know about the rehab center. But if you just want to stick around, see what it's about, check out some more episodes, subscribe when you want to. As long as you subscribe, help the show grow. It's your show, your boxing rehab center. I'm just a maintenance man who runs it. Thank you. Now, Danny Garcia and Adrian Granados. The WBC silver welterweight title, the vacant. Now this belt been passed around. You know, it's been a Quattrilo, Abdul Kakarov. He had it. He gave it to Sean Porter. Sean Porter. I forgot who had it after Sean Porter. Let's find out. After Sean Porter, it was fucking BoxRx changed my whole damn screen. It went from, this is crazy, why is it already scheduled? It's already scheduled for another guy, Alexandra Verducci, on the 26th. That's crazy. So it went from Sean Porter. It went from Quattrilo to Sean Porter, back to Quattrilo to Jesse Vargas. Him and Thomas Delorme, they had a draw for it. Then Alexandra Ragucci, he had a fight for it. Then Danny Garcia was fighting for it on the 20th with Granados, but it's saying Ragucci is fighting again for it. I don't know what the fuck. What's happening with that silver welterweight title, huh? Is it two of them? But anyway, this fight, Adrian Granados, 26-2, taking on the 34-2 Danny Garcia. Man, this is an intriguing fight. This is what being a boxer junkie. This is what gives you the fucking itch. This is what gives you the shakes. This is what fucking brings you to the rehab center known as the Double RT Boxing Show. You want your meds? Let's do it. Let's get that dosage. What will Granados do? 68.5 reach to a 74 disadvantage for Danny Garcia. 5'8" to 5'9" height disadvantage. Will Granado fucking keep his emotions in check and box Danny Garcia? Will he do what Lamont Peterson did the first half of the fight? Does he have control? Because we know what Danny's going to do. Danny's going to be calm, patient, take his steps around the ring, look for the counter punches, body stab, jab, and do those crazy-ass hooks, those vicious fucking equilibrium erasing hooks. To me, the question of the fight is, what is Granados going to do? Now, if Granados goes in and tries to put the pressure and bang him out, that's just raising the bar. You would think Danny Garcia has the advantage right there, you know, going toe-to-toe, banging. Danny Garcia showed that he could crack. Danny Garcia definitely shows he can crack, especially if Granados is trying to make it an in-your-face fight. His longer arms going to take a longer swing. Danny's fucking swift. It's funny to say swift, you know, but Danny's swift fucking hooks, shorter arms, faster delivery. Not a good picture for victory for Granados. I would think Granados needs to do the Lamont Peterson. Stay on the outside, move, jab, 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 move, jab. Once in a while, pick his spots to bully him, control him, box, box, box. Back to the outside, go inside, fight, back to the outside. Like Lamont Peterson. And that's why a lot of people thought Lamont Peterson won that fight. That movement. That movement was just too much for Danny Garcia to figure out. Now, the second half, when Lamont Peterson really started pouring it on, it was pretty damn interesting, right? What was Lamont Peterson's reach? Let's see what that was. What was Lamont Peterson's reach? Lamont Peterson. And that fight was in 2015. That shit was a while ago. Shit. A 72-inch reach. A 72-inch reach, and we saw how bad that affected Danny Garcia. And we are talking a 74 with Granados. I want Granados to win this fight. I really do. I think he deserves it. I just hope he's not fucking hard-headed. And knowing Granados, he wants to be a warrior. You know, he said it on Boxing Scene that he's going to go straight at Danny Garcia. He has to knock him out, which is understandable. You know, it's going to be hard to get a decision on Danny Garcia. You just think it is. But I just think him going forward is going to give the victory to Danny Garcia. So I'm going to pick Danny Garcia because of the wrong game plan of Adrian Granados. But deep down inside, 100%, 115%, I want Adrian Granados to win this fight. You know, I think he'd be a nice little shake-up. Well, it's not really a shake-up, but I just want him to get his just dues. Man, he fights a lot of tough fights. You know, the last 3 rounds to me is what really gave Porter the victory over him. And he has the attributes. He has the attributes to beat Danny Garcia. But I got a feeling his heart and his emotions is going to get the best of him. And he's going to try and fight Danny Garcia. And it's just a wrong strategy. If he somehow gets coached and tamed to say, dude, box, bro, box, I think it's going to be a quite easy fight for him. And a shocking fight. Right here on the Double RT Boxing Show. Will Adrian Granados box from the outside and move and bang when he has to, just to show that he's doing both? Because you know, sometimes when you box from the outside, they say you're running. But if you boxing in the outside, see what he needs to do. He needs to. A lot of people, when they box from the outside and they don't get credit for it, it's because they don't let the judge know straight from the get-go, this is what I'm gonna do. You know, Lara, straight from the get-go, he was on the outside moving and sticking. Floyd, outside moving and sticking, moving and sticking. Harrison, moving and sticking, moving and sticking. You got to let them know straight from the outside. You can't start banging and then go from and then move to the outside boxing. You got to start outside boxing straight from the get-go. Then once in a while, come inside, bang the shit out of him, move back to the outside. Go back inside, bang his body, beat his face up, bang the shit out of him, go back to the outside. Let him know your strategy is to box from the outside, so that way you get credit for your movement and not running away and giving Danny Garcia the aggressive. He was aggressive. No, I was fucking moving. Then when I came inside, I beat his ass. Then I went back to moving. You got to let it be known from the get-go. So, like I said, I'm hoping Adrian Granados goes on the outside and move, but I just don't think he's going to have his emotions in check, and I think that's just going to be a wrong strategy. Longer arms should not be banging on the inside against a shorter hooker. So that's why I think Danny Garcia is going to win. Wrong game plan, too emotional Granados, but I want Granados to win this shit bad. Thank you, and there's your meds, you boxing junkie.